Летит братишка, их любимый вертолет. Спасу вниз вооружение, все, что надо для войны. И прорвали окружение, победили пацаны.
Сюда вешай!
Озверев умалишенно, били черти.
Look, comrade, my eyes are up here. I know you're looking at Sergei's gun. It's not very big, but it gets the job done. And we have a lot of fun. Unlike if you are not subscribed. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Leave comments down below. Gentlemen, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the Talking Bog Club, and today we're going over a firearm that has been covered already by a litany of other gun tubers, both more experienced, more knowledgeable, probably even better at what they do. I mean, they're better at what they do than me. But I still think this gun deserves its own video. Probably asking, hey Admin, why would you already cover this gun? Well, the reason is, one, it's my YouTube channel. Two, I can do whatever I want. Well, but nonetheless, let's dive into the KP9 by KUSA. It's beautiful here. I love it. I just want to be a flat range larper forever. So what's my relationship to KUSA? Well, I purchased this firearm with my own money, and this is kind of the gist of it. I don't think KUSA knows I exist, and if they do know I exist, hey, reach out, say hi, ask me how my day's going. But anyway, I figured we go over the KP9 by KUSA. One, because I'm a big fan of the Eastern Bloc weapons, and this is just another one of those to add to the litany of weapons, so I think it works out nicely. Now, working tip to butt with this weapon, let's kind of steal a page out of the Grant book. We have the Delta Tech muzzle device. This is actually not a suppressor, despite what someone you may thinking. This was actually ruled by the ATF to be a muzzle shroud or a muzzle device. Listen, if there's anything I could advise you, there's probably a reason why I bought my KP9, and I owe it to Delta Tech for that very reason, is I actually saw this thing in action at Garantham's range in his video, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have one of those. So this is kind of the reason. I bought this $1,000-ish rifle for like a $400 muzzle shroud, so that's probably the whole reason. Anyway, so I have an attachment on here that I kind of hate myself for because I needed a way to attach the light, and this is one of those things where I pour it out on, but it kind of works. Really? Even here? And this is like a cheap Chinese's metal rail piece that I got off Amazon. And despite it being cheap, it actually is doing a very good job of what I wanted it to do, which is give me space between the Picatinny on the gas block thingy here, which I don't know if it can insert a gas anyway, but it gives me space right here to mount a flashlight, because I was looking at a lot of the bottom rails for the hand guards, and the one I wanted was like a polymer injected rail for the KP9, and it had the Picatinny underneath, and it had the Picatinny on the sides. The problem is that it was really expensive for what it was. So I thought, hey, what could I do, a creative solution? So essentially I just went with the Ultimac rail, mounted the purse, mounted a mod light hot button, and that's essentially what you get. Now, just things is the EOTech EXPS3, and then the flared mag.